By the time he was 8 years old, he had lost 5 siblings. At 9, he was left for dead, only to awaken from a coma, recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of body and mind. Bradley Quick is here to share with you his path from Skid Row junkie to successful talk show host, author, mentor, and motivational speaker. If you're looking for a better tomorrow, if you want a positive evolution, or if you're in need of a quick fix, you're in the right place. Now kick back and get ready for the top experts in the field of body, mind, and soul. Here on the Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Quick Fix here on Cool Change Radio, your home for positive answers and the place for you to find that life and health solution you've been looking for. We're right here right now to inform you to the latest life enhancement techniques in many different areas, including health, fitness, nutrition, psychology, finance, weight loss, and a whole variety of other wonderful and life-empowering topics. Today's show is brought to you by the Cool Change Foundation. If you're fond of our show, if we brought you some breakthrough solutions, or you just want to help us stay on the air, please donate today. Think about it. When we make life better for mom and dad, we make life better for the kids. When we make life better for the kids, we make life better for the whole family. Everybody wins. It's a win-win deal. And it's 100% tax deductible. No donation is ever too small. You can donate right now at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. And remember, it's time for a cool change with the Cool Change Foundation. Hey, welcome everyone. My name is Bradley Quick. I'm here as always to discuss solutions with you. I'm here to talk to you about having a better life experience and becoming the best you that you can be. Our guests today are Nick Edwards and Janet Hernandez. Nick is known as the Pyramid Man. He's got something called the Pyramid Planet where he talks about sacred geometry of the pyramids. Hey, you guys ready to have a great show?
Yes.
Sure.
That's good. You sit tight. We'll be right with you, okay? All right. Thank you all for joining us on Cool Change Radio, BradleyQuick.com, and on Facebook. As you know, you can catch our live and recorded video shows and interviews on those sites and many other websites. And as always, you can listen to our archived audio interviews, hundreds of them. Your favorite topics, favorite experts, and favorite personalities at BradleyQuick.com. Now, if you're not hanging out on BradleyQuick.com, CoolChangeRadio.com is the place to be, and vice versa. And if you ever find yourself surfing that YouTube thing, you can always go to Cool Change Radio on YouTube. Cool Change Radio on YouTube and get the latest interviews on YouTube. All right, later my buddy Paul Madrano, former Mr. Universe, will be here talking about fitness and healthy living in our Getting Fit with Mr. Universe segment. It's all going to happen shortly, so stay right where you are. Now make a note, if you'd like to chime in with a question from my guests today or myself, you can pick up the phone and call us. Pick up the phone right now at 818-824-9123. That's the number to call, 818-824-9123, and keep it on hand because that's the number for all the shows here on Cool Change Radio, and we've got 10 of them a week. 818-824-9123. Okay. Egyptian civilization was one of the greatest and longest lived in ancient world, lasting for over 3,000 years. Now, thousands of years later, this civilization still continues to educate and intrigue us all. Joining us now here on the Quick Fix on the Cool Change Radio and TV Network is the Pyramid Planet Man himself, the man that talks about sacred geometry, Nick Edwards, and his assistant, Janet. Welcome, guys. How you doing today?
Very good.
Thank you.
It's good to have you both here.
We love it.
It's about time you got here. We've been talking about doing this show a long time, huh?
Right.
So tell me about the geometry of the pyramids and why pyramids and what's this all about?
Well, the pyramid, Great Pyramid in Egypt is the one that most people study. It has a whole lot of sacred geometry. It's basically a squared hemisphere mathematically. That's half of a sphere. And it also has the golden mean, the golden section ratios, the Fibonacci series of the spiral you see all through nature. And it was built as a monument in stone so that future civilizations would be aware of what they were aware of, which is sacred geometry relates right to the universe itself and the life force. And it actually raises the vibration of the earth. And the result is people can live longer. And I believe the pyramids were built all over the earth because the builders wanted to live longer.
People could actually live longer because of the pyramids? Is that why the pharaohs only lived to be 20 years old?
Well, a lot of them live longer than that.
25.
Yes.
So that doesn't say much for long time living, does it?
Well, in the ancient world, if you go back to the Bible, you'll see a lot of people lived up to 700 years.
700 years? Who lived to 700
Oh,
years in the Bible?
Methuselah.
Who?
Methuselah.
Okay,
He
Methuselah.
actually lived till 900 and something.
900 and something? That's pretty old.
Yeah, Noah of the great Noah's Ark.
Vuba, 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 ding.
He
Noah.
lived to 700.
Yeah, that was Bill Cosby did a Noah a comedy on Noah's Ark back in the 70s. That was sure funny. Remember that?
Right.
That was incredibly funny. So, how'd you get into the pyramids?
Well, I kind of fell out of a tree.
He fell out of a tree. Felt like an apple hit him on the head, right?
Yeah, it landed on my head. I was 6 years old, and I woke up a few days later out of a coma.
Oh,
and
you literally fell out of a tree.
Yeah, literally. I used to love climbing stuff. And I remember I kept having a reoccurring dream that I was going to be doing these things. And my dream, actually, I rebuilt it on my website. It was full of totem poles. It was in the forest. There was a forest maiden, which is Janet, which I rediscovered about 10 years ago, my assistant here.
Yeah, no, she was on the totem pole?
No, she was next to it in the dream.
Next to the totem pole.
Yeah, I had a wonderful dream of this beautiful girl sitting there. And I could see my pyramids were there in the forest.
Right.
And I kept having that dream, and lo and behold, in the early 70s, I started building pyramids. Just picked up and started building them, and found out that there was books written by Pat Flanagan and Max Toth called Pyramid Power, and that all these neat things were being discovered, especially in Russia, about what pyramids do, little replicas. So I decided.
So Janet came out of a dream.
Yeah.
You're a fairy. What are you, Janet?
A forest maiden.
A forest maiden.
I don't know what you want to call me.
But you actually saw a beautiful woman in a dream with the totem pole, right?
She was next to it on the riverside.
And then how did she come to work for you?
Well, I discovered her about 10 years ago in a shoe store in San Fernando, and I told her, I said, "You're too beautiful to be in the shoe store. You got to have something better than this." And we became friends, and she became my model when I put the business online on a website in 2006. She was my model.
Wow, and you guys been working ever since, huh?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And everyone thinks she's Pocahontas.
She is Pocahontas. That's your new last name there, Janet. It's Pocahontas. Welcome to Janet Pocahontas. So you fell out of this tree, and you begin to build pyramids, right? Mm-hmm. And how'd you lift up those 2 to 12 ton blocks to build pyramids?
Well, I decided to build lighter weight ones.
Oh, lighter weight ones with smaller rocks.
I knew that I would be doing this when I was a kid, but I didn't start doing it until I was, in the early 70s. I was not best friends, but very good friends with Dr. Gaines Crook, which was the head of antenna design at NASA. And we
now,
were
can you reach that pyramid over there? Is it too you can't reach it? Oh, there it is. Let me see that.
Be careful.
No, you show that on your camera there. Show it right there. Look at that. Now, that's a pyramid. Now you offer these things to people, and I see that's got a suction cup on the top, right?
No, it's not a suction cup. It's a treatment dish. I have a patent on that. The most energy is coming off the top, so you can put crystals.
They can't see that, but you put it in front of you.
Yeah, you can put crystals on it. You can put money. Makes anything get a charge, and it happens.
Now you offer these in all over, right? And people can go to your website and get this stuff. But what was the most transformational energy charge that you've got from the pyramid?
Well, I have a bigger one that's 42 inches that goes over the bed. It's called the Mothership. And this one will change everything in your life. You'll sleep better. You'll have better dreams. You'll wake up with more energy, have better sex. Your eyesight gets better. Your hair starts growing. You hear better. Everything gets better.
Wow.
Including all the pets. If you have a pet door, they love the energy. They'll be up in your bed. Your neighbor's pets will come in the pet door and be up in your bed.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, I got pet skunks. I do. I got
I saw your black cat. He kind of looks like a skunk.
No, his name's Dennis, and he hangs out with the skunks too. The skunks live in the garage. The skunks come out and they hang out with me all the time.
Well, that's good. They're nice pets as long as you don't step on them, so they don't, make that smell.
I also got possums.
We have possums too.
Yeah, possums, skunks, cats, squirrels, birds. We got it all here. So, yours are the number one pyramids sold of this kind in the world?
Yeah, I'm number one. I've always been number one because I designed my pyramids to be beautiful number one, so people would want to put them in the house. They're made out of titanium archery arrows. The lightest...
Titanium archery arrows.
Right. I take arrows that kill animals and turn them into arrows that heal people.
Wow, that is cool. We like that.
And they're super lightweight, so if it fell on you, it's not going to hurt you. You can take it anywhere. They come apart. They're like kits. You put them together. They're antennas. And wherever you put it, it's going to pick up electromagnetic energy from radio and TV broadcasts.
So how does the electromagnetic energy from radio and TV broadcast help people?
Because it pulls out the right frequencies.
Pulls out the... Well,
because of its shape.
Let's talk more about that when we come back, because that music's going to start, and it's hard to talk to you while the music's playing. Okay. It really is. This is fantastic. I'm here with Pyramid Man himself. We're talking about his pyramids. This is great. Stay put, everybody. We got a habit you want to change. How would you do things differently to better your life experience if you could? Well, we just might have some answers for you, so sit tight. I'm here with Nick Edwards, the Pyramid Man. We're talking about sacred geometry of the pyramids. He's been an artist his whole life and has always sought to design something that would create a new feeling in people, something they haven't experienced before, and this is it. This is the Quick Fix on Cool Change Radio. We're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios. I'm Bradley Quick, and yes, we'll be right back.
Today, experience the Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
This has never been attempted before by any treatment center, ever. Seasons Malibu is willing to take the risk because they understand quality care and evidence-based long-term recovery. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better, period. I'll say that one more time. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better. Enough is enough. Seasons Malibu wants to count your days of recovery, not the dollars in your pocket. No gimmicks, no guarantees, just straightforward world-class treatment until you are better. Do not hesitate. Call now. Seasons Malibu, 866-780-8539, 866-780-8539. That's Seasons Malibu at www.seasonsmalibu.com or 866-780-8539, 866-780-8539 for a free consultation and details. 866-780-8539. Welcome back. You're listening to The Quick Fix on Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place for positive change. I'm Bradley Quick. We're right here, right now, to help you gain the upper hand and becoming all that you want to be. This segment is brought to you by GapZip.com at GAPZIP.com. They ask, how do you think? They say, how you think is more important than what you think. It's one of the chief reasons why many of you get stuck when you try to take the next step in your career or personal relationships. I'm going to be joined by the two dynamic guys from GapZip.com. They're going to join me every second and fourth Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. at GapZip.com. So go sign up now at GapZip.com and learn a new way to think, and join us every second and fourth Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. All right, for those of you just joining us on Cool Change Radio, Facebook, or BradleyQuick.com, welcome. You can listen to this show again and hundreds of hours of other self-discovery content anytime you want by simply going to BradleyQuick.com. You can also sign up for our weekly radio show email reminder, where once a week you'll receive the most recent interviews at the comfort of your own home or office, and you can listen at your convenience and make sure not to miss your favorite authors, experts, or personalities. You can also podcast any of our shows or just listen to us anytime from anywhere at www.BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. All right, our guest today is Nick Edwards and his assistant, Janet Hernandez. Nick is the Pyramid Planet Man. He's 10 miles outside of the city of Cairo, Egypt. At Giza stands one of the most unique structures on Earth, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. It covers 13 acres and rises the height of a 40-story building. It was constructed with over 2.5 million blocks of granite and limestone. Each block weighs between 2 and 70 tons. For centuries, the Great Pyramid was shrouded in mystery. What is it made of? Who made it? Why is it shaped the way it is? And why is it aligned precisely to the north? Well, Nick's here to tell us about that. Nick, welcome back.
I'm here.
So we're talking about how your pyramid, your little pyramids. Put that up there in front of the camera, will you please? How your little pyramids, they're made of titanium
Archery arrows.
The
world's finest shaft.
The world's finest shaft. They collect the TV and the radio broadcast waves, and they do what with those?
Okay, it works like your old TV antenna does. You had a certain length of tubing for channel 2, another length for channel 4, and so on for the different stations. Well, the life force frequency looks like the Great Pyramid, and if you duplicate the shape with tubes, you'll pick up that frequency. And it has the healing effects, the anti-aging effects. Everything gets better. Food tastes better. People get healthier. Life gets better.
That's wonderful. So who buys your pyramid?
Everybody.
I didn't buy your pyramid. I'm one of the everybody's.
Well, we sell to professional athletes, many of the entertainers, the movie stars, regular people, poorer people. When things are bad, the pyramid brings more good energy into their life. If you write something down and you put it in the pyramid, it tends to happen. It amplifies.
You've actually seen all this stuff take place.
Yes, for 37 years now.
Okay, stop. You're the Pyramid Man. Let me ask your assistant here. Janet, have you seen this stuff happen?
Oh, sure, all the time. He always he talks to people, and he with all kinds of issues that they're trying to resolve with the pyramid energy.
Wow. So he's not just sitting here pulling my leg there.
No.
Amazing. I hope you know I'm giving you a hard time, Nick. I spend a lot of time down in the pyramids in Teotihuacan, Mexico, down in the Toltec pyramids.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and I've actually been through the energy of the pyramids on several different occasions. I understand the energies that the pyramids create, and I've had really some life-changing, transformational moments at those pyramids and those temples down there. So I'm fully aware of what the pyramids do for you. Yeah?
Right. Can I ask you a question here?
Yeah.
On the way to Teotihuacan, the where the Pyramid of the Sun and the Moon is, did you see the donkey that drinks the beer?
No, I didn't see the donkey.
That's part of the tour. That was almost the best part of the tour.
Well, we don't tour the pyramids for the sake of a tour. This pyramid was built here, and this pyramid was built there, and this is why and how. No,
but
we go through the energies. We go through the 5 portals of your life through the pyramids. It's really amazing.
But it's fantastic. You have the 2-mile-long Avenue of the Dead,
right?
And it looks like a big landing strip. And they had models of the whole thing recreated. It's so old. They figure 50,000 years it was built ago.
And
nobody knows
50,
who built it. Yeah, nobody knows who built it.
Wow, I was told the Toltecs built it. Not true?
Could be. The Toltecs go way back.
I was told it was 2,000 years old. Is that incorrect?
Well, the pyramids all over the earth, especially Egypt and Mexico, there's more proof now that they're over 30,000, 40,000 years old, especially in Egypt, because there's water damage that couldn't have occurred until 40,000 years ago.
Because of there was no water on that region.
Yeah, in that region is a desert now. The same thing in Mexico. there's evidence when you carbon date the different materials that the pyramids are made out of. It's mainly a landfill pyramid, but the stones that were covered over the landfill, the blocks of stone.
I know that there's under the Pyramid of the Sun, in Teotihuacan, is a cloverleaf caves under there, and you actually go in. There's no electricity, no solar, no nothing. You go in there, it's a purple light.
Yeah,
it's just the energy is just so radiant.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. When I was there, my hair was like standing above. When I got to the top, they let me go up to the top, but I couldn't take one of my little antenna pyramids with me because they thought it was a tripod. They say you can't take a tripod because we want you to buy our pictures.
Right.
I say no tripod, pyramidi, but they didn't understand.
You held it like this with the Pyramid of the Sun behind you and said pyramid.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Well, I
understand?
wanted to be on top holding it, for
right.
my brochure, but they
Right.
wouldn't let me take it up to the top.
Oh, that's funny.
But it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I knew at that point, that was the first time I went to an actual pyramid site. Hey, these weren't built by ordinary people. These were built by someone that came here.
Well,
Nephilim,
the perfectness of the pyramids in all around the world, Mexico, Egypt, wherever, right? The perfectness of them and the alignment of them, the perfectness of
they're
the alignment.
absolutely perfect.
You figure people that long ago to get that exact.
We couldn't duplicate it today. In fact,
right.
everything is laser straight, not just straight,
Right.
but laser straight. It didn't have to be that straight, but it is. And they did it to show us up.
They did it to show us up?
Yeah. They knew that.
They did it to show us up. Janet, what do you think about that? Did he do that to show you up?
I'm not quite sure what that means. What is it?
They did that to make us look bad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, to show us up.
Yeah, that we would realize how perfect it was, and we would scratch our heads. How did they do it? Because we can't do it ourselves.
Yeah, on the island of, what is the island? There's an old. Oh, come on! I don't want to inform anybody. There's a temple. It's been all overgrown at this point. And it's on one of the islands, Devil's Island or somewhere like that.
In the Yucatan?
Yeah, no, way out in the ocean someplace.
Oh, Easter Island.
Yeah. The only way to get there is by. It's so hard to get there.
Yeah.
They found this temple that is looking at through the observatory angle or window they were looking at in 2012, which is this year, December 21st. The perfect alignment of stars that only happen every 30,000 years is going to happen.
Yeah.
And you can only see it from the. It's just
It's
way too perfect.
the precession of the equinox, and it happens every 26,000 years, and we're right at that point in 2012, where we're be at the exact same point where that temple was created.
We're talking to the Pyramid Man, Nick Edwards, and his pretty assistant, Janet Hernandez, and you can check Nick out at www.pyramidplanet.com. That's pyramidplanet.com, pyramidplanet.com, or give him a call directly at 818-679-0142. That's 818-679-0142. So all in all, you have a round object there. Doesn't look like a pyramid.
This is the Arcatron.
Arcatron. What's an Arcatron? Isn't that somewhat not Hey Bungalow Bill, not Bungalow Bill, but what was his name? What was the guy's name? Come on, the big movie. He was Arcatron. Was that?
You mean Emagonid?
No, I'm looking for. Come on, Bradley, quick. Whatever. My head's not working today. But
anyways, this is my latest invention. It's a recreation.
Rest that on top of your head. There you go. Now you go. There you go.
It's a recreation of the Ark of Moses, the Ark of the Covenant. And for all my life, I was saying, why is the Bible calling the Ark of Noah an ark and the Ark of Moses an ark? Why do they call this thing the Ark? Well, I went back to Noah, and he's given 4 measurements, and I turned those 4 measurements into radiuses. I made a scale, which I could put on a normal piece of paper, like 1 cubit equals 1/4 of an inch. And lo and behold, when I connected the arcs with the compass, it came out a kayak. And a kayak would save the animals. It doesn't capsize. It doesn't sink.
Right.
So when God said to Noah, we've got to save the animals.
Noah, I want you to build an ark.
Yeah.
What's an ark?
And by that, he means something made from segments of circles. That's what arc means. They're telling you, hey, this is made from segments of circles. Da, da, da. So that makes sense. So I went to...
I'll tell you what. When we come back, I want to hear about your Ark of the Covenant. Okay? I want to hear about you building that. 'Cause this is really cool, and that music's going to start again, and we're going to have to go to another commercial. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Now, that's beautiful. All right, everybody. UFO Skywatch, Malibu, California, July 14th, 2012. ET expert Renato Longato will conduct a lecture in the place of an extraterrestrials in the shift of 2012. It's a Skywatch. It's right now at the Santa Monica Mountains at the Great Spirits Ranch. Amazing place. You can pick up tickets right now. Go to greatspiritsranch.com. That's greatspiritsranch.com. It's on a Saturday. Starts at 4 p.m. Speakers start at 8 p.m. This is Bradley Quick, and I'll be right back.
There are self-help seminars costing thousands of dollars guaranteeing miraculous transformations. There are compelling speakers and life-changing weekend experiences where you can walk on fire. They all deliver revelations that guarantee you'll come back for the more expensive revelations filled with even greater wonder next month on Fiji. We get addicted to positive, heartfelt, expensive theater. What we really need is a jumpstart, an awakening, someone who can give us a reminder that everything we need lies within. Through inspiration and practical knowledge, Dorothy Donahue helps people get grounded and motivated, inspired and energized. It's not just words and affirmations and the power of intention. It's a mindset brought about by a tangible, transcendental experience, an audio-visual, physical, spiritual experience that helps us realize we transform ourselves. We get tools to become the conscious co-creators of lives of unlimited potential. Find out more. Go to DorothyDonahue.com. You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
I'm Melody Beattie, author of Codependent No More. 7 times more Americans have hepatitis C than AIDS. I'm one of them. If you're one of the millions of Americans with hepatitis C and your doctors are treating you with interferon, then you're clearly aware of how your life has been turned horribly upside down. Backed by huge pharmaceutical monies, the medical community swears there's only one dangerous, disabling way to battle this silent killer. It's not true. There are alternatives, and they work. Triumph Over Hepatitis C is a book written by best-selling author Lloyd Wright, who fully recovered from this frightening disease. Lloyd is helping others to take charge of their lives and fight for their body's freedom from this crippling illness. His program is working for me. Call the people at Hepatitis C Free now at 866-HEP-C-FREE. That's 866-HEP-C-FREE. Don't become another medical statistic. Find out the truth about hepatitis C and get your life back.
Get your copy of Triumph Over Hepatitis C at Barnes & Noble and at hepatitiscfree.com. Call 866-HEP-C-FREE.
All righty, welcome back. You're listening to Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place to find your passion and your purpose. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're right here right now to provide you with alternative solutions to the issues in your life. Hey, I'd like to offer you a great opportunity to come and join me down in Teotihuacan, Mexico, this coming October, home of the Toltec Pyramids. We stay at the Dreaming House, which is at the base of the Toltec Pyramids, and it was built by my buddy Lee McCormick and his friend Alberto, and it's run by Emily Greaves, and it's a way that you can walk through the 5 portals of your life, and just it's a mind blower. It's a mind blower. It's changed my life. I've been down there 3 times consecutively. This October will be the 4th. It's an opportunity to step out of the social matrix into the spiritual matrix. It's an opportunity for you to step out of the social matrix, what is man-made, how you should be, and what we think you should do, bang, into the spiritual matrix. Remember, we're spirit beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. So this is a great place to be. They also do Machu Picchu a couple times a year. They do soul care journeys and a bunch of great stuff. Go to www.spiritrecovery.com. That's spiritrecovery.com, and click on the journeys link. Again, that's spiritrecovery.com, and join us down in the pyramids, all right? See you there. You don't want to miss it. All right. As the inner reaches of the pyramids were explored, a strange phenomenon was discovered. Animals that had wandered into the pyramids and died had not decayed. They had mummified. This discovery led to the construction of miniature pyramids that were built to the exact proportions of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Just as a lens concentrates light or a television antenna captures the TV program you wish to watch, the pyramid shape collects and focuses the gravitational and magnet fields that swirl the entire Earth. We call this force pyramid energy. And here to talk about it is Nick Edwards, the pyramid planet man himself, talking about the sacred geometry of the pyramids. Guys, welcome back.
Hello.
Good to have you back. So, Arcatron, tell us again how that Arcatron works.
Okay, here's for the
It was the Raiders of the Lost Ark I was talking about.
Right, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually what they were looking for. It's the most powerful device of the ancient world. Moses had one which he called the Ark of the Covenant. He had to make a deal. That's why it's called the Ark of the Covenant. That means a deal. He had to follow the Ten Commandments with his people, and then his God or the angels presented him with the Ark. And his Ark was given the proportions of 335. And I started interconnecting circles. And when I came up with 6 interconnecting circles, it came out with 5s and 3s, which I have in front of my hand here. It's pentagons and triangles, and on each point of each pentagon are 2 triangles. That gives you the 335 ratio of Moses. And what the Arcatron is designed for, according to Tesla, Nikola Tesla, is it's a radio transmitter to the higher angels. Moses used this device, and I believe the arcs or segments of circles were kept in the box that Moses carried around. The ark was not the box, it was the ark pieces inside the box.
Right.
And when he wanted to part the Red Sea, he would take the 60 arcs out of the box, put them together, contact the angels, say, part the Red Sea. They came down and parted the Red Sea. Now, the Arcatrons that I make, I have a 7-inch one in my hand, and I have bigger ones. You command the angels with it. And when you command the angels, they do what you tell them to do. Plain and simple. It's like a genie in the bottle.
Wow. I'll take 2 to go.
It really works, everybody.
It really works. And they can go to your website, and pyramidplanet.com, and they can check all this out, right?
Yeah, I have videos on this. I did a church sermon. There's a 3-part video on YouTube. Just go to Nick Edwards Arcatron.
And what was the Raiders of the Lost Arcatron? Is that it? Raiders
Yeah,
of
that's
the Lost...
one of the later ones called Raiders of the Lost Arcatron.
Do you have a channel on YouTube?
I should. I have so many videos.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
I'll
So
look
tell
into
me
that.
how to command the angels.
What you do, it's not like praying. Like when you pray, you oh, please, I'll be good.
Right, help
from
me,
now on,
la-di-da-di, blah,
all
blah,
this
blah,
stuff.
blah,
I'll
right.
never do that again, type of thing. With the Arcatron, you're a commander. You're commanding. You don't play around. You command like you're talking to an army of 10,000 people. You command whatever you want to happen. Command it to happen, and it will be done.
That's
You
good.
can bring wealth to you. In fact, for the listening audience, I'm going to command the Arcatron to bring everybody wealth. There's nothing about bringing wealth to you. Arcatron angels, listen up. I want everybody listening to this broadcast to have wealth come to them. Do it. You have to command them to do it 3 times. Do it.
Do it now. Do it
Right.
now. Do it now.
And it will happen.
Bathe us all in wealth beyond our wildest dreams.
Yes. And I promise you, some people are going to start calling saying, my gosh, something just
My
happened.
gosh, we just got some millions and billions and billions and millions of dollars in jewels and diamonds, right?
Yes.
This is great. So tell us about the Tesla coil.
Okay, I charge all my pyramids and Arcatrons, they're titanium shafts, with a 1 million volt Tesla coil, which is tuned to the Cheops frequency. I have on top of it a 10-inch pyramid like you see here. And the 1 million volts goes up into it and discharges off the 5 points. And you can see this on the website. And when I put the other tubes in, that I use to make my pyramids and Arcatrons next to it, they charge up with this energy. Titanium has a pyramid-shaped crystal structure, and I activate it, and it makes these crystals inside the titanium give off energy. So it makes the whole pyramid give off a lot more energy, and it stays that way. It's a permanent charge.
That's fantastic.
I'm the only person that's ever done this.
Wow, that's amazing. And this is all for the sake of helping people.
Right. The pyramid will restore the balance to the body and the chakras. That's what it does to heal people. It doesn't heal you. It allows your body to heal itself by balancing the body.
Okay, you've got a book coming up.
Yes.
What's your new book called?
It's called The Guide to Pyramid Energy, Conversations with Nick Edwards.
The Guide to Pyramid Energy, Conversations with Nick Edwards.
Right. I'm talking to a writer, and the writer writes down what I'm saying.
So you're having a conversation with a writer. So why isn't it called Conversations with Nick Edwards and his writer?
Well, it is, basically. It's a very informal book, and it's fun to read. And I've got so much information about the Ark of the Covenant, the translations of the word ark from the original word in Hebrew. The Hebrew Bible is the most accurate before it was translated into Greek and then to all the other languages. And it's very interesting. There was a special word given that they came up with the word ark for, like the Ark of Noah, the Ark of Moses. That same word does not mean a boat, because they had a different word for boat or vessel. But there was another item that the same word was used for, and that was a little basket that Moses, the baby Moses, was put in when he was set out on the Nile River. That same word, I can't think of it in Hebrew, was given to that basket. And it means protection. It gives you protection. And Moses had it when he was a baby, and the arks that were later given in the Bible to Noah and Moses were also used that same word. So it was a very special word for this ark.
Now, do you have an office where people can go? Do you have a store?
I have a showroom in Toluca Lake, which is near Burbank in California, near Los Angeles.
What's the address there?
You can call me to give it out. I don't like to give it out to just anybody.
818-679-0142. That's 818-679-0142.
Right.
This time, write it down. 818-679-0142.
Yes. Please call and make an appointment.
Yeah, call, make an appointment. His name is Nick Edwards. You can check him out at www.pyramidplanet.com. That's pyramidplanet.com. pyramidplanet.com. Well, have you written an old book? Is there an old book?
No, this is my new book. Being the Pyramid Man is very special because of what I do. I go around putting pyramids in people's bedrooms, and I have a lot of stories to tell.
Oh, tell us one.
Well, I've been into a lot of movie stars' bedrooms.
You have? And you got a G-rated story you can tell us?
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's like back in the late 70s and 80s, I was doing a lot of acting, and I knew a lot of movie stars. Cindy Williams was a real good friend of mine from Laverne and Shirley, and she introduced me to a lot of people. And I've been in a lot of celebrities, singers, Mariah Carey, people like that.
So you do a lot of work for the stars?
Yeah, and professional athletes. Most of the professional athletes use the system. It's an edge that gives them a higher performance level.
Right.
I can't mention their names because they won't.
Right.
I'd have to pay their agents.
Right, exactly. Exactly. You can't do that.
But you name a team, probably one or two players on that team are using my
Will you promise me that you'll come back here? This has really been a great interview.
Oh, thank you.
This
Yeah,
has
of
been
course.
fun.
I love this show. I love what you're doing, and I'll be back.
Okay.
And Janet will be back too.
Janet, have you had fun today, Janet?
Of course.
I love it. She's so talkative. You got to put a muzzle on her next time.
And she's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful and so talkative.
And when I do my shows, when we do videos, everyone says, "Forget you, Nick. Who's that beautiful girl?"
Just a beautiful girl. Yeah, her name's Janet Hernandez. I want to thank you guys for being with us here. Okay, and you sit tight for a minute. Just sit tight. We'll get through this next segment just fine with Mr. Universe. Is that fair enough?
Sure.
All right, guys, hang in there. That's Nick Edwards, the Pyramid Man. the Pyramid Man himself. Stay put, you're in the right place. Cool Change Radio would like to welcome all our new talk shows, including Dates and Mates with Dear Mrs. D, Damona Hoffman, Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God with Michael Brian Baker. And do look for our other upcoming shows here on CoolChangeRadio.com. We're coming back with our Getting Fit with Mr. Universe segment, my buddy Paul Medrano. I'm Bradley Quick. This is Cool Change Radio, and yes, we'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Get quality goods for less from Bag City, serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Up to 70% below retail on everything. Coin purses, wallets, organizers, purses, briefcases, backpacks, travel and garment bags, and ladies' and men's leather jackets. All discounted, all up to 70% below retail. Bag City, the best for less? Bag City serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Contact Bag City at 818-990-1795. That's Bag City, quality goods for less money. Bag City, where 15% of all sales go to local charities. You can't beat that. You help local charities while getting quality goods at up to 70% below retail. Contact Bag City now at 818-990-1795. Contact Bag City today and get quality goods for less money. That's 818-990-1795. Shop Bag City to save. Shop Bag City for charity. Bag City, 818-990-1795.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
Today, experience the Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
Alrighty, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you all for joining us on Cool Change Radio, Facebook, and BradleyQuick.com. You know, you can go to CoolChangeRadio.com and I've got over 700 hours of my best audio interviews, your favorite topics and personalities, or you can go to BradleyQuick.com and see about the same number. We've got thousands of interviews, your favorite authors, experts, and personalities. Really, we do. This is Cool Change Radio, as you well know. We're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios. We're your home for self-improvement and a place for positive life enhancement. I want you to know we're being supported in large part by one of my favorite charities, the Cool Change Foundation. The foundation was created to help families, all the children in those families. They do that by providing positive transformational life enhancement methods and techniques to those children's caretakers, usually moms and dads, so they may overcome negative habits and become better role models and providers for the kids. As a direct result, the children's home and family life becomes more nurturing and loving. It always does. You can help the moms, dads, and kids with the Cool Change Foundation, and you can do that right now in your community. Simply send your donation of love and support directly to the foundation at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Once there, simply click on the Support Us link at the top of the page. You'll be helping us help the kids. Again, that's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Click on the Support Us link, and you'll help us today. Every penny counts. No donation is ever too small, and the children need your help. From all of us here at Cool Change Radio, we thank you for your support. All right, here's my buddy Paul Medrano in our Getting Fit with Miss Universe segment. He's the best. He's the absolute best there is, and he's always got some great words of wisdom for you. So here we go with Paul Medrano.